Hello and welcome to the monthly market report for Lake Norman for November 2024. My name is Jamie Forte. I'm with Roost Real Estate, and I just want to show you some of the market performance here at Lake Norman for November 2024. We'll start with closed sales. I'm going to show you here that in November, we had 148 closed sales, which is up 1.4% from last year in November. And by the way, you can see over the last 3 years here, what that number looked like, as will be the case with all the parameters I reviewed today. You'll be able to see the last 3 years of those numbers on this graph. But again, sales are up 1.4% from last November. For sale price, average sale price is 790,298. And that was up 24.3% from last November. And so significant price increase. Average price increase. The median sales price, which is the most frequently occurring, is 534,545, and that's up 10.9% from last year. So, a lot of people are expecting prices to come down or hoping prices will come down, but because there's still more demand than there is supply, it puts upward pressure on prices, and we can see that here. You can just see over the last 3 years what's happened with median sale price in this example here. But, you can see we're up 10.9% from last year. If we look at percent of original price, what that means is the sale price versus what the listed price was. That number is 93.6% for November 2024. So that means that sellers are coming off of the list price on average. The buyer is paying 93.6% of what the list price was. And you can see that that's down almost 3%. So that means that sellers are negotiating more, and that buyers are doing a little bit better with their negotiation and how they're buying the property this year versus last year in November. If we look at the next parameter of new listings, let me just jump over here. You can see that number of new listings is 233 for the month of November, and that's up 15%. So we are seeing an increase in inventory, which is great, especially if you're in the market to buy. There's just more choice. There's more availability. And especially this time of year, if you're thinking about buying a property, now is really a good time to do it because there's less people that are competing for that property. So anyway, 233 new listings. It's up 15% from last November. The next parameter I want to look at is total inventory. Look at that. You can see that the inventory has come up. We're up 25% from last year. So we're at 4.4 months of inventory at Lake Norman. And so if you've seen some of my other market updates, you might remember me saying that we measure the market by the number of months it would take to sell all the homes in the market. And so 6 to 7 months of inventory is a balanced market. That's where there's approximately the same number of buyers and sellers. Anything less than 6 months is considered a seller's market, and anything north of 6 months is considered, or I should say 7 months is considered a buyer's market. And so although inventory has come up, it is still on the seller side of the market. So if you're thinking about selling your house, again, another great point would be that, there's still more buyers than there are sellers, although that number is coming up. And so if you're thinking about doing it, it might be a good time to do it at this point because you are going to maximize the property value when there's more buyers than there are sellers. So just to kind of give you an idea of the inventory situation here. Next thing I want to look at is I want to look at the days on market. So you can see here that average days on market is 59 for the month of November 2024, which is up 43.9%. You can see that if we go back to November of last year, it was 41 days. It's now 59 days on average. The median days on the market, so the most frequently occurring, is 34 days. So, and that's actually up significantly as well, 183%. If we look back at November of last year, the median days on the market was 12 days. So there are more homes on the market. They're staying on the market longer. People are buying homes at less of the list price than they were last year, but the average price point is up significantly. 24%, I believe, is what the number was, what I just quoted. And the median price point is up about 10.9%. So that's the state of the market. If you have an interest in buying or selling or know somebody that does, please reach out to us. We're happy to help in any way we can. It's our pleasure to serve you. So thanks for watching the video, and look forward to connecting with you next month. Take care and Merry Christmas.